Hello, I am Anawiltus. I may sound a bit strange, and that is because I am a bit sickly right now. But let's see what we have. That kind of jacket with stripes on it. I'm thinking Eastern Europe. Um, hmm. Electricity. Okay. You can find that in, I think, every country in the world. So that's not the biggest sign. A no entrance sign that is a red circle with a white bar for it. I think that's pretty common as well. What I really need to know is, first of all, what characters are used linguistically. That may help me a bit. And also, if I can find a town name, that might be useful as well. So it looks like there's an intersection here, and perhaps a sign that tells us some information. Looks like Cyrillic. So I'm guessing that based on the man's clothing and the fact that we are using a Cyrillic alphabet, I would say that this is obviously either in Eastern Europe or perhaps in Siberia. I don't think that this is in Serbia, simply because of the climate. But what I am wondering is what this town is. What is the indicator? Where are we exactly? And I think maybe if I see the other sign, I might be able to tell a bit more. So let's take a look at the other side. All right, let's spin around. There we are. Okay, same sign, but same direction. So there's a town by this name in that direction. I presume, unless that is a sign for a utility or some sort of facility, that is also a distinct possibility. But it might help if I understood what was being produced here. And if I take a closer look. Uh-huh. Hmm. Hmm. White. Is that a blue in the middle? I don't remember what the flag of Belarus looks like because I think Russia has a blue and a red and a white. I forget which order they are from top to bottom. Um, I think Belarus has a green. Uh, Definitely not Ukraine. But because of the weathering, the sign may have faded in color. So that might be a blue or a green originally. Unless the sign hasn't faded in color and this is actually the color of the sign. If I could pronounce Cyrillic, I might be able to actually pronounce what these things are. Uh, Actually, I can probably tell if I reverse engineer my pronunciation from the letters on the map. So a C, I think, is a S sound. Um, the thing that looks like an inverted N would be. Let me find a capital letter that has that. Uh, might not be the kind of letter used for that. But anyway, the thing that looks like a Greek P seems to be maybe making an L sound. So that could be it, but I need some more confirmation. No, it could be making a P sound. Unless there is, yeah, there's definitely a difference if the bottom part of it is curved. So that does make an L sound. So something L. And the thing that looks like a lowercase b, what could that be? I'm looking for it. I might be missing it as well, just so you know. I'm not perfect on these. Huh. If I am to believe that what looks like a C is a S sound, and what it looks like a K is a K sound, then what is... Oh no, this is going to be really hard, isn't it? So H, of course, is N. A, I think, is A. Let me see if I remember. Yeah, I think that's an A. So na, and an inverted R is, of course, an A. Well, if an inverted R is an A, then an A can't be an A, can it? Unless there's two different kinds of A's, in which case I'm extra confused. I need to find... Yeah, A is A, so there's two kinds of A's, apparently, if that is to be believed. So, na... Okay. And P is an R. Rossia. I think. I think that's what it is. Rossia. So, we're in Russia. So, that helps a bit. If I am reading that correctly, POCC, inverted N, inverted R, Rossia could be. Let's actually see if they write it that way on the map. They should. They don't write it locally on the map. If they're going to write the locales like that, why don't they write the big country label in the correct form, the format? Yeah, the inverted N is an I sound. So sil nar, sil something nar. So shar, well, no, sil something na, shar e povo. Yeah, that's a Povo, povo. Yeah. So maybe this is like a Y before an I in this word here. So it does a E sound, but then the I itself does a E sound. So that's oh well, it's in Russia. Uh Russia. Guess. Okay. There it is. Close to Balapan is Matrevo. Okay, fair enough. Next round. Holy cannoli. Okay. Again, guys, I'm a bit sick. Okay, so definitely not going that direction. Looks like it could be a perhaps slightly warmer climate, but I'd need to see the script on the signs. Hawk guest house. English language still doesn't mean much because English is used throughout the world. Rhino. Is that what it says? Rhino Executive Lodge. Hawk Guest House. I need a road sign to tell me where we're going. Okay. So we're looking at Mohembo border post. I'm thinking Africa. An English speaking part of Africa. If we take a look. Could be South Africa, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zambia, uh, Uganda, perhaps even into Sudan. But if it's a border post, what we need to know is what the border is. Okay. So that's what we're trying to discover. The border between which two countries are we looking at? All vehicles from street above. Light vehicles only. Okay. So they're dividing the vehicles, and we aren't allowed to go into the border post. But can we see the sign from another side? Oh, there's a lad over here. Okay. Looks like welcome to Botswana. Okay. So we are on the Botswana border. Probably with another former British colony, which really only excludes Namibia. Wait, I forget. Did the Brits get Namibia after World War One? I don't actually remember. I know that was originally, well, before World War One, it was held by the Germans. So welcome to Botswana. Thank you very much. I feel welcome. Indeed. I am very glad to be welcomed to Botswana. And wait. But since the border post has a name, the Mohembo, I believe. Yeah, Mohembo. That means that if I go along the border of Botswana, I might be able to find it. So what I'm going to have to do is find the border of Botswana. Okay. And see where the border posts are. So we're going to start here because I don't think this is going to be going through the middle of a nature reserve or park of some sort. So Buckspits, it's not. It might be on a river. We can't actually tell. There's a road along there. Apparently Botswana likes to protect their border. Fair enough. Okay, and we're following the border. The real question is, where is Mohembo? And is there any relation to Mohenjo-Daro? Kuis, Bogogobo. I might be mispronouncing these terribly. I apologize in advance. Or maybe it's already too late. It is possibly quite late to apologize. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. And in that case, I apologize for being too late. But I don't think that's going to change things. Molopo Nature Reserve. Okay. We'll check back on the other reserve if we don't find anything. Okay. Yeah, South Africa is protecting their border as well. Well, not necessarily protecting. They've got a road on it now. Which is good. Gray. Is that an indication? Who knows? Mabule. Mabule. Are there two towns? Oh, or is that just the same town and it's really spread out? Makuri, Logane, Loporung, Mukgobistad. Fair enough. Disaneng, Tlapeng, Ramatlabama. Fair enough. Okay, and are we still on South Africa? Yeah, but we're about halfway through the South African border. Okay. What we're looking for is Mobengo. Hopefully there's a town called Mobengo, otherwise this might not show up on the map. In which case, that's not pleasant. Okay. The road starts up here. South Africa, Botswana, Groblersbrug. Sounds like Afrikaans, perhaps. Limpopo Lipadi, private game and wilderness. Interesting. Wonder what kind of game they've got. Okay. Northern Thule Game Preserve, and it's private. Lenswelle Moriti Pont Drift. Wait, we're getting really acquainted with the border of Botswana. Bait Bridge. And Pafuri, and now we've reached Mozambique. We've actually gone beyond the border of Botswana. We should follow the border. Okay. Interesting border. The Thule Safari area. So an interesting border development. Okay. Warmly. Mpohengs. Butale. Mapoka Moroka. Not two different places. Okay. Almost made it sound like it was the same place, but Zipako. Okay. We're commercial wildlife. Fair enough. There you go. Kazuma. Kazane. Zambezi. Oh, that's famous, I think. Job floodplains. Okay. So we've reached the upper border, so now it's time to move this way. Ngoma, fair enough. Buchenje, Kavimba, Botswana. Bunyati. Whoa. We need to know the name of the park. Mamili. Oh. Katwa Island. Mudumu. Mashi Conservancy. Mayuni Conservancy. Tasue Triangle. NG13 Commercial Wildlife. Oh no, I don't want to guess there. It's probably farther away from the border than I'd like. And this area seems Mohembo. Mohembo. Oh snap. Mohembo border control is over here, but we are in Botswana, which means we're going to guess over here. So this ought to be really close. Yeah, we are. We are really close. Yeah, that's I think almost max score. If we had gotten just slightly closer, we would have reached max score on that one. So good job on that one, eh? Okay. We've some walls. Aluminum buildings by the looks of it. Perhaps steel. Could be steel, not necessarily aluminum. Building composed of possibly different materials, or maybe it's the same material but with a different facade. Okay, a bus. It's a ghetto tours. I don't know if I like the sound of that. Ghetto tours. Where in the world do people give ghetto tours? That sounds like a weird thing to do. Just to give people a tour of a ghetto. I don't know. Sounds a bit shady if you ask me. So this area seems to be sealed in, and we are on the inside of a protected area, judging by the way that the wire is bent. Okay. But now this is the place between two protected area. Well, no. Maybe we are on the outside. Let me just check. Yeah, we are on the inside of one, but on the outside of another one, which is interesting, I suppose. Oh, Africa. That flag. Republic of South Africa. Those names. Hake. Oh no. Okay. Republic of South Africa. So what I need to know is where in the Republic of South Africa are we? And I think this sign might help us. Welcome. Uh-oh. Huh. This actually makes me wonder a couple of things. Is this on the border? And if it's not, is it some sort of camp where they put refugees or immigrants before they allow them to enter the country properly? That might be something where you have to go through this camp, and if everything checks out, you can enter into South Africa. That could be it. So, or it could be on the border. So what I really need to find out is, what is the name of this place? R something. Okay, so I think the other site might have had it in a more readable location. I think my nose is actually starting to get a bit plugged up. Earlier, my only real symptoms were a sore throat, and it was really sore, and that's really the only thing. My nose was slightly moist, but it wasn't dripping. But I'm actually relieved that I'm starting to get other symptoms as well, because that means it's less likely that I've got strep throat, which is a highly contagious, well, not the most contagious, but relatively contagious disease that can evolve into rheumatic fever or something like that. I forget the exact term, and nobody wants that. And I'm certain that you don't want that. I don't want that for you, and you probably don't want that for me. So Rama Siuso could be on the border. Okay, time to check South Africa's border. Back at it again. Ndumo Game Reserve. I don't know if this will show up on the map since this is a really small place. I have to check both sides of the border just to be sure, because it could be on either side. It could also be farther inland in South Africa, but I might not be able to locate it exactly unless it's right on the border, because South Africa is a big place. I don't have time to sit here for an hour and scour the entirety of South Africa. I think that would be a bit too extreme, but I am willing to scour the entirety of its border. Ramatsuso. Okay, so we went out around the entirety of Swaziland. Swaziland is clear. This area looks like it's in a more highland area. Wait, what if this is next to Lesotho? Because I think that's in a more highland area, if I remember correctly. That is a distinct possibility now that I think about it. But I'm already on this border, so I might as well check. Pafuri. Malimbo, Matale, Madimbo, Timpopo, Limpopo, Lucina, Baitbridge. Okay, very English sounding name. And we're not at the border with Botswana yet. I don't want to check back at Botswana. Okay, we're in Botswana now. So I'm going to take a break from Botswana, and I'm going to look at Swaziland because, not Swaziland, Lesotho, because I really don't want to look at Botswana right away because I just got done searching the Botswana border. Okay. Bulapes, no. That's times Unless that's bus times. Could be. Ndofela, Morifi. This has got to be on a border because otherwise, why would they say "Welcome to South Africa"? Mabotse Ranko. Okay, we do have a precedent for place names starting with the letter R, so that could be an indication of a town, a place, a so-called ghetto, as the bus describes it, that exists somewhere on the border of South Africa. The real question is, what part of the border of South Africa does this place exist? If I don't find it, I'm just going to have to go somewhere in South Africa. Ramatsediso. Sounds very similar. Is it named after a river? Ramatsi. Could that be an E? And a D and an I? Doesn't look like that to me, but it is a distinct possibility. And that place does exist in Lesotho, if that is the correct pronunciation. If it's not, well, fair enough. Magalan. Okay. Hopefully I haven't gone past full circle at this point. Okay. Hanger's Drift. Yeah, I think I've gone full circle. So, because it sounds so similar, I am going to pick Ramatsediso. Because it sounds so similar. Could be, yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah, pretty close. My nose is really tickling right now because I've got something in it. Namely, my mucus is tickling my nose from the inside. And it is rather distracting, if you know what I mean. If you've ever been in that situation, which I think most people have. Most people watching this anyway. If you've never been in that situation, then maybe that's a good thing, or maybe it's a sign that your health, your immune system isn't as powerful as it should be, which would certainly be a significant problem. Okay. A river bridge with the Staines River. Not Cyrillic. Okay. Not the United States, because I know they wouldn't make a sign that looks like that. Also, the road design is definitely not that. Okay, now I'm sniffling. Yep, I've got to go to work tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Hopefully it's not too big a problem. Wow, I really went farther up than I wanted to. Okay. The Staines River. Okay, and it looks like in the town they've got agriculture, a farm that operates on agriculture, and I believe that may be a church steeple. So this could be a place where Christianity is prevalent enough for them to build a prominent church building. But that is not necessarily the truth. So what I would want to do here is find the road that goes into this town, because then that might give me the name of the town, and I think the road might be going through and around there, yeah. Because then there might be a sign that says welcome, or equivalent language version to this happy place or this depressing place. Hopefully it's a happy place, because I don't want anybody to live in an excessively depressing place. That wouldn't be very enjoyable by its very definition. Oh, don't tell me it's blurred out. Blur, blur, blur. Willowmore. Could be the United States now that I think about it. But green sign, could be. Okay. Willowmore is definitely an English name. I see a lot of dark-skinned people, so this could be another part of Africa that is at a speed limit sign. Because if that is, that's definitely not United States. Yeah, it's not. So this could possibly be part of Africa, possibly a former British colony. Again, I think that's a theme. Aberdeen. I think I've seen that town before. On the N9. So let's check out South Africa to see if they have a road called the N9. And if that road actually leads to Aberdeen. Let's see if they have roads that have an N. There's on our road, but the blue ones might be N's. It's just that we can't tell because, well, the map shows them yellow. Willowmore. Uh-oh. Uniondale. Aberdeen. Okay, I know where this is. So, we're traveling on the N9. And there's Willowmore. And there's a road that crosses a river. It's not on a map. Oh, no. Oh, well, close enough. Make guess. I haven't scratched my nose, my mucus. Oh my goodness, 5,000. We've won the jackpot. Oh my goodness. I just wiped my nose. That's that wet sound if you've heard it. Oh my goodness, this is the jackpot. 100% top notch. Thank you very much. My life is now a success. Well, no, it's not. Let's continue. See if we can get another good score. So we've gotten 3 really good ones in a row. Ward Street. Okay, that's a hint. A lot of automobiles. Could be the United States. However, that street sign could still be. Who knows? What I need to know is mountains. Okay. I need to know where this place is. Well, that's actually the entire point of the game, isn't it? Know where the place is. Everett Street, Wharf Road. Okay. Pretty generic stuff. Okay. Road sign. Well, not road. Give way. It's showing give way from this direction. Could that mean that this is a left side of a road driving place? Because let's take a look at this car. Yeah. Yeah, it is. This place, okay. We're looking here, and we see what looks like a tropical variety of tree, which indicates to me that this might be Australia, perhaps close to some mountains. But this is hard. Could be New Zealand, though. We haven't seen New Zealand yet. North Street. Okay. Yeah, that is a distinct possibility. New Zealand is definitely a distinct possibility here. A lot of people have boats. This is possibly that's a lake, isn't it? Yeah, that's a lake. This could be the. I don't think they'd be growing trees like this. Well, not that, but the tropical one, those trees. I don't think you can grow those in the UK. I might be wrong now. I guess under the right conditions with the proper care you could. but it doesn't look like the kind of tree you'd be growing in one of these places, if you catch my drift there. It seems like a tree that's casually planted instead of a tree that is planted specifically to be cared for. So that indicates to me that it is probably a tree that grows well in this climate. And this looks like it's an English speaking place. I don't remember exactly what the street signs look like in Australia. This could be New Zealand. Uh, I have no idea. And my nose is starting to overflow. I think that might be telling me that time's up. Time might very well indeed be up. In which case, I will make a guess. Could also be Tasmania, but I don't think Tasmania is as mountainous as this. Let's see. Are there prominent lakes in Queensland? There are a few, but I don't think it's. This one doesn't have that many people living around it by the looks of it. Huh. Yeah, I don't think that lakes are very prominent in Australia near the more mountainous regions. Now let's check Sydney. Yeah. Uh, yeah, let's take a look at New Zealand. Do they have a potential location for this? Yeah, looks like they might indeed. If this is that's not it, but they do have the mountains and they do have the lakes. So I think New Zealand is a candidate, definitely a candidate. Uh, YOLO. Oh, New Zealand, yes. Oh my goodness, over 4,000 points. Let's view the summary. Okay, so I think that's a very great score. The only one that we've really been distant one is the one in Russia, but there weren't very many hints anyway. Maybe if I had been able to read the signs a bit better, I might have gotten it better. But for the most part, we've been pretty spot on. Even in New Zealand, we got the right island of New Zealand, and not the exact place, but relatively good. Oh my goodness, the tickling is beyond belief. It's amazing that I'm not twitching and everything. But thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And I will be seeing you all next time. Please do comment in the comments below if you've got anything to say at all. And I'll Anawiltos over and out.